disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick.
Hey, what's up, Bruins? I'm Noah Reich here with your A&E Minute. And yes, we do realize that it's longer than a minute. So can you please stop sending in your hate mail? Thank you. I'm a North Campus major. I read books, not clocks. Speaking of which, today UCLA scientists officially moved the spring break clock to 3 days till the end of finals week and the beginning of party time. Earlier this week, I caught up with the ultimate party animal, Snoop Dogg, who told me about his newest show, Dog After Dark. Let's check it out. What can we expect from Dog After Dark, Snoop?
I mean, this is what I do. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a variety show mixed with a little bit of comedy. We have a few sketches that we do as far as the show is concerned. And then we have great musical performances from a lot of musical guests, different variety of guests. So it's just a show that's just based on Snoop Dogg and his cool and his, effervescent effect of being able to converse and, hold a great conversation and interview with so many different diverse people. And all while it's moving and grooving through a club that I'm running, where we serving chicken wings and barbecue and just, making it feel good, making it look good, and making it taste good.
Right. Alright, so what is that you're spraying in your hair now?
It's curl activated, baby.
Is it possible that I could get a spray or two?
Turn around.
Yeah, I got that attitude.
There you go. What up, though? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you're watching the A&E Minute, and I want to shoot a shout out to UCLA TV. Go Bruins.
Spray, shake, dazzle. I'm so perfect I could be Edward Cullen.
Hello.
Speaking of which, there's never a limit to how much useless Twilight Trivia you could possibly have. Therefore, for all you twihards out there, get ready to take some notes. I sat down with the film star Kristen Stewart, who is promoting her new movie, The Cake Eaters, and asked her quite possibly one of the most thought-provoking, controversial, philosophical questions she's probably ever been asked. Let's check it out. What is your favorite type of cake to eat?
I like the red one. And I
Ooh,
like
red
that they call
velvet
it
cake?
velvet too.
Yeah.
It's like it
red-
just makes the cake better for some reason that they call it velvet.
Yeah, and it feels
Some
all
people
classy.
cook that with mayonnaise and Coke.
Really?
Ew.
A cola, yeah.
Oh.
Does that change it for you?
There we go. Now I'm even more
Hope it doesn't
excited
ruin it
about
for you,
this.
but
This is a horrible question because now I'm starving.
I know, see?
It is pretty good. Now, while you're sitting there stuffing your face with delicious red velvet cake, I thought it only appropriate to give you reason number 45 why you should be going to the gym here at UCLA. Because you might run into America's Best Dance Crew, Quest. So you guys said you were going to be training at UCLA next week?
Wooden Center.
Always.
Hey Terry. Hey Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Shout out to Terry. She works there. She works there. Yeah,
Thank
she's the one
you.
that lets us. She does backflips.
She's the one that lets us in for free.
Hey, don't. No, she doesn't. Actually, she doesn't.
She doesn't, but we wish.
My choice for the movie of the week is Explicit Ills, a special film which I'm going to bestow with the DBTV Movies That Matter. Explicit Ills is a drama of 4 interconnecting stories revolving around love, drugs, and poverty in Philadelphia. The film also provides a commentary about the flaws of our healthcare system. We're now going to be joined by the film star, Rosario Dawson. Hi Rosario, thanks so much for joining us today.
Very good. Thank you so much for having me.
Now I gotta tell you, I absolutely loved the film and you were awesome in it.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you saw it.
Alright, so let's jump right into it. They say that a society could be judged by how it treats its poor. Based on that definition, how do you think our society should be judged?
I think that we're not in a good state, and I think it's not shocking that we're facing such financial crises, that that we're at a point right now where we have so many people who are not getting a strong education, that our healthcare is where it is, that so many people are losing their jobs and losing their homes. I think we've really misled people to think that that idea of people being one paycheck away from being on the street was just a myth. But I'm looking forward to the people hitting the streets in this country and calling, their representatives and making a difference and going, you guys aren't taking care of things the right way and you're working for us. So unless you want us to fire you, you better get to it. So I'm waiting for people to do that. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm looking forward to that moment, and I guess unfortunately again it sometimes takes things to get as dire as they're getting for people to do that.
Now, one of the most shocking yet truthful parts of the film is when your character goes to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And while she's there, she's referred to as a customer, not a patient. What do you think that says about our healthcare system?
I think it says a lot. You know, the fact of the matter is our healthcare system, you know, and why things haven't changed for so long is that so much of it is privatized. You gotta, you know, the pharmaceutical companies are the ones that are calling the shots and lobbying for things to be the way that they are. And, you know, there aren't enough generic medicines available to people, and prices are exorbitant. And, you know, it really keeps an entire demographic of people really down. And it's saying our poor aren't important. So it's definitely going to be something that can be hard for a lot of people to watch, but I think it's really necessary. We've got to give voice to these people's stories.
Thank you so much for joining
You're
us,
welcome.
Rosario.
Bye.
Explicit Ills comes out in select theaters March 20th, and I highly, highly recommend it. For more information on how poverty affects our community of Westwood, check out the DBTV story, Hope for the Homeless, The Struggle to Survive. That's all I got for you for this week's A&E Minute. I hope you all have a magical and wonderful spring break, and good luck on the rest of finals. And now I'll leave you with the song of the week, Changes by Tupac Shakur, because it's time for us all to come together as a community and make some changes. Reporting for Daily Bruin Television, I'm Noah Reich.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a person.